What's up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, right back at you with the 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day, for 100 days, we're dueling with a different deck every single day. It's me again. Arthur Memphis is on break because he had a big day yesterday with Troll Week. Check out that episode on your free time. Grand Maju hits hard. But today, it's time for Memphis to show off that he, too, can get those big win streaks. And what better deck to show that off with than a really complicated deck? We're taking a look at the Spiritual Beast archetype. Very much a combo deck that can add on some pretty insane monsters and some insane boards and loop a lot of these cards. A lot of not hard once per turns with the Spiritual Beast. And we're going to be showing this deck off today thanks to Mr. Levi's Stories, who wanted us to take a look at some Spiritual Beasts, especially considering that they got a whole bunch of new stuff. Like the new Lara, which is really good, a new Fusion, really nice new Link. There's a lot of new stuff that the Spiritual Beast got. And we're going to be going into this today. We're going to show off this deck to the best of my abilities. Full disclosure, not the master of all Spiritual Beasts. It's been a while since I've played them at all, but I'm going to give it my best. I'm going to give it my all. We're going to see how this goes. So let's go into EDO Pro, that Wild West Yu-Gi-Oh! Show off the wombos and the combos, the what do's and the what not do's, and have ourselves a good old time. Now let's get started. Alrighty, our first opponent, another day, another card game. With our deck, we like to go first, and it's going to be a complicated one, folks, so pay attention. I got some notes on some of the... I don't remember every combo in this deck, but I remember the start to some of those, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So what are we up against? That's Architect. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Two things. One, no graveyard for you. Second off, I got hand traps. Not a lot of hand traps, but I got some. So we're going to say, you special summon, well, guess what? You're going to be giving me life points. Second, no graveyard for you. That's just how it has to be. Alright, so we're up against good old-fashioned Dark Worlds. Pretty brutal bunch. Pretty brutal indeed. So we'll see where this goes. Triple Tactical Talents is not a card I would like to see my opponent have. No, he's hitting my hand. Leave my bird alone. Hopefully he'll hit this. I really need the bird. In Spiritual Beast, the birds are the keys. The birds are the key to your things, and my opponent clearly doesn't understand that because I don't need Lara. Lara will be later. Ooh, this will be good for later too. All right, but unfortunately, my opponent surrenders. All right. Well, that won't count as a win or anything, but just for the record, that's what the hand traps are for, is for decks like this, where they're all about the graveyard and stuff, so that's what that's about. But yeah, basically, Canahawk, I was going to summon it, start doing all these loopty combos. I have Bond, I could have made my giant Link and everything, it would have been awesome, but unfortunately, it was not to be. So let's go for actual first opponent. Alrighty, folks, actual first opponent. Let's go ahead and hopefully we'll get to go first here. There we go. Yeah, outsmarted him. Alright, so what do we have? Other than the Apelio, this is actually just fine. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon out our Spiritual Beast, Canahawk. One of our most important boys. We're going to use this effect to banish a monster from our deck. In this case, we're going to banish the new girl, Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara. She gets banished. I get to summon a beast from my deck. In this case, we're going to get one of our Garnets, which is Lara. Gonna get Lara here. I did write this part. I wrote the beginning of this one. I didn't bother writing the whole thing, but I remember most of it. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do our contact fusion. Let's go for our big boy, the bird. We're gonna summon our ulti Canahawk. You gonna do something about it? I hope not. I could tag out, for the record. Alright, so we're gonna use ulti Canahawk's effect. We're gonna use its effect. We're going to target this one and this one. Yes. We're going to target those two. And then we're going to chain our other effect. And this might be the part where my opponent does something, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm back in the extra deck and he can't imperm me anymore. Yeah, that's right. We're going to put these two onto the board. And we're going to go ahead and search out a card. Now, what card we search depends on the hand we get. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and get Wen. We're going to get old Wen. And before we do anything else, though, remember, all the Spiritual Beasts are not hard once per turns. So we are going to use their effects whenever humanly possible, like ditching Rempengu. Even though Rempego isn't as useful, because I have a Repelio in my hand, but what can you do? Anyway, we're going to go ahead and Link Summon. We're going to make Ultra Falcon Kim. I'm just going to call you Kim, because I can't pronounce your name. Can't pronounce your name for beans, but we're going to use your effect anyway. And we're going to banish our, I believe it was Lara. Yes, we banished Lara for this. Normal summon Wendigo. Keep calling her Wendigo because she's like the Shadal Wendigo. How I remember her. But when she's normal summoned, I can bring back a banished boy, bring out our other bird, a good old Rampengu. And Rampengu's pretty neat, especially when Apelio is actually in your main deck. I can just reveal or I send one of these boys to the grave, and then I ditch a card that it requires. In this case, I'm going to ditch Petalfin, just because I'm almost never going to summon Petalfin. But it's nice to have it in case I ever need the darn thing. As it stands, we don't have a lot right now. I could make this. Let me think about this. Let's see. Banish the cards you control. Yeah, I gotta have to control them. That's the problem. So I don't have much, but we have enough to hopefully get started. So we're gonna go ahead and use these three. We're just gonna make our boss monster for now. And then we're also gonna keep fusing, because who said I was done? Did you forget we have a new fusion? We have our ulti guy whose name I can't pronounce. What's with Yu-Gi-Oh making all these monsters with names I can't pronounce? We have ulti Nacho Dragon. He's not Joe Dragon, he's my dragon. Okay, but we have this. I can't be targeted. I have this. I have 2 Omni Negates on it. And we'll be set for now. We'll see where this goes. I can tag out my Nacho Dragon to bring back a banished Spiritual Beast. And like I said, I can just banish a Ritual Beast to negate anything I want with Ultipelio. Add a recipe card, okay. We're up against the Burger archetype. I don't know, what is my feeling about the Burger archetype? I mean, it's cool that they kind of went somewhere with Hungry Burger, but honestly, I preferred him just the way he was. If I'm going to be completely frank, I liked Hamburger the way he was. You know? I really did. I liked him with Tennies and stuff. What does this do? Nouvelles Pendulum and a Pastel Pendulum. Summon both. 1 to each field. Cannot use moss as a fuse material. No, I guess not. I mean, I got a free monster, so... unless that free monster says you cannot activate the effects of anything except Nouvelles, I think I'll be okay. Maybe I'm mistaken as to how this works. One guy has pancakes, the other one has chocolate cake. I personally would go with the pancakes. But that's just me. So, a level 1 ritual or a pendulum. Okay, I'm going to allow that, because I have my negates. I can use them whenever I want. I can have my negates whenever I please. That's the thing about us and our deck. We can just do it whenever we please. Ritual summon. What does this do if he uses... Okay, I'm going to negate that one, I think. Just because I don't want him to use the fish for the one that it's meant for. So 2... Wait. Place him on the bottom... Oh, place him on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Alright, he got to draw. I still have a negate, and I guess I have this Pastier, which is neat and all. And my opponent surrenders. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I really wanted to do more of this deck, but like I said, it's a complicated thing with this deck. I'm sure there's some way I could have cheated out more fusions and things, and there probably are. I'm going to do my best, people, but the idea is where we at. You know, we keep summoning our beasts and our tamers. We contact fuse into big things. We make our link when we can. We search out different cards when you have different cards in your hand. I mean, next turn I had Tamer Editor. I had, Tamer Elder. I have this guy. I got that guy. I was going to be able to pop off pretty hard. So let's go ahead for duel number 2. See what this deck can do. We were able to out this dude, but that's because we have super Omni Negation, man. Kind of hard to get around that without kaijus and stuff. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. And rock. Scissors. I should have put my faith in you. But we're gonna go first anyway. That's fine. And hey, we get to start with the other bird this time and show off the other combo line that I kinda sorta remember. Kinda sorta. I kinda remember it. But we're gonna use Rampengu here. Go on, negate me. I dare you. Just please don't let it be in perm. Other than that, you're fine. You foolish fool. Actually, I'm just gonna... I was like, oh, I got triple tactical talents. No, I got called by the grave. That's even better. But yeah, we're gonna use Rampengu's effect. And due to the nature of him, we're gonna go ahead and ditch out the guy at Peo. And we're gonna banish... Or we're gonna send to the grave Lara, basically. We're gonna send those two to the graveyard, and we are going to do the same thing we always do, is contact fusion. But this is going to allow us to get started up pretty good. I gotta remember this combo a bit better, though. This one, I'm a little more iffy on, like, what do I do with it? I know we do Canahawk. And, what was the combo line? I don't remember off the top of my butt. What does this do? Tribute this card, summon a Machine Rescue Ace from the deck, you say. Okay, cool. Okay, I remember this part. We summon out Tamer Lara because we're going to do the Canahawk thing, yada yada, you know that part. I'm also going to get to draw a few more cards, which is cool. Very cool. Let's go ahead and banish... does it matter? I've already banished Lara, so I can't use her again. I guess I'll banish old school Lara. I think we'll be fine there. And let's go ahead and triple tactical my talents and draw some more cards. Because why the heck not? Ooh, nice. Very cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and do the Canahawk. It's like I'm opening up a product. Open up a Canahawk today! Dad jokes. Okay, so what we're going to do here... You... The nice thing about Canahawk is, like, so long as I have materials, I can keep doing this all day. That's the nice thing about him. We're going to summon out a couple dudes. Rampengu's doing his thing. Let's add ourselves... I'm going to add an Elder for no particular reason whatsoever. Sometimes the best strategy is to not have a strategy. Instead, the best strategy is to just say, screw it, and keep going. Oh, Fire Attacker's the one that lets him draw cards. I forgot. I kind of forgot which one this was. Okay. Passes? Pase? You want some tacos? Okay, weird. But yeah, let's go ahead and get Apelio in the grave. Have him nice and set up, and... Let's see, how many monsters are now like that? Pretty good. Alright, let's Canahawk. Again. Because I would like more searches, please. How many... Oh, wait, how many Tamers? No, I have enough Tamers. Okay, good. About to say, do I have enough Tamer? Okay, so to the grave. To the grave. Oh, no, wait, I just messed it up. Like I said, this deck's complicated. You should be able to do it again, but no. Not this time. That's fine, though, because I have a teleport for literal emergencies. And let's see here. What do I want? I have a steed already. I don't need another steed. I have Elder. Luckily, my opponent decided to turn off the timer, so I don't need to worry about the timer or anything ever. I could get this. Target a monster on the field, but no. Now, the Ritual Beast Inheritance is cool and all, but I really don't need that. I'm just actually considering my opponent. I'm going to get another steed. Screw it. I'm just going to get another steed. I think that'll work just fine. Okay, realizing I have made a mistake or two because Lara is in there. But it's fine. Actually, this will work just fine. We're going to use Emergency Teleport. Like I said, the card that is for emergencies, and where are my other Laras? Are they all in the grave? Yeah, Memphis, you gotta be careful with this. You gotta be careful playing Ritual Beast. They are not to be screwed with. ever. So we're gonna summon out our ulti camo. Let's see. No, where the heck are all my Laras up? Oh wait, Laura, you're not a psychic, are you? No, you are. Weird. Very odd there. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Comofalcos then. We're going to banish. Doesn't really matter too much. Banish this dude. Normal summon our Elder. We'll have Grandpa do his thing. And I get an extra normal summon thanks to him. We'll summon out Beast, Tamer, Winda. Alright, so... messed up slightly. Could make new guy. I'm gonna banish Ritual Beast, return to the hand. Say... oh wait, then I get an extra normal summon. Only use it like... ah, dang it, I have messed up considerably. I mean, I can still get things back. Wait. No. I think this still works. We're going to summon out our big boss monster. Ritual Beast, ulti, whatever your name is. I don't care what your name is. Just please let me have Lara back. I'd like to get Lara back. That way I can normal summon Lara. And she doesn't do anything when she's normal summoned, but I can at least not fuse. Wow, Memphis. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. What am I doing? I'm just going to set 3 cards and pass and hope for the best. I mean, I got 2 Ritual Beasts. I've got the ability to pop 4 cards, essentially. So, against Rescue Ace, I know how strong Rescue Ace are. I've played against Rescue Ace before. I've played them before, so I know that they can do a lot, but you need to have certain cards to do stuff. Like, he needs the Fire Hydrant. He needs the big monster that sets 4 cards, and he needs the field spell for recovery. Although, all he really needs to do is start with Passes. Banish this card you control, summon a fish from the hand except for itself. And I could just... no, I'm not dealing with this. I'm just gonna pop both of these. I don't trust them. I don't trust your fish. Yeah, I don't trust it. Oh, for frig's sake. He's just gonna banish it anyway? Mother flippin' fish! Go back to the market with you! Alright. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I mean, he is gonna summon, like, fish. Summon the synchro fish using this card. Okay, but you only have 1 fish. So unless they both come out, that's not gonna do you any good. And my opponent surrenders. Alright, well, stumbling through, we actually managed to get the win we were looking for. Like I said, I'm not a pro at Ritual Beast. I make my mistakes. I live with my mistakes on there. So, at the very least, we got to summon out the big Link. We got to see how he works. You get to bring back monsters and get additional normal summons. Really works well with old school Lara and Wen and them other monsters that do stuff when they're summoned again. So, you get another idea of that one. You know, he also has some interruption. I can banish a Ritual Beast to banish another card of my opponent's. And, you know, that's another thing this deck does a lot. A lot of interruption, not so much negate. Ignore Apelio. So, yeah, let's go for duel number 3. Try to keep everything on the big brain side of things and go for broke. Alrighty, everybody, our third and final opponent, the fighting third. And what do I say about these Ritual Beasts? I'm not a pro at them. I'll admit it. I'm not the biggest pro at them. I at least know some of the combo lines and things, so I can at least play the Ritual Beast, and I'm happy to, because it's a fun deck to play. You know? It's just there's something nice about it. It reminds me of playing Pokemon. I mean, this guy looks like a Pokemon. This looks like a Pokemon. This doesn't look like a Pokemon. But we're just gonna banish Lara, and Lara, really nice addition to this archetype. You know, she doesn't do nothing when she's normal summoned, which a little unfortunate, but whatever. She just lets us do stuff. She gives us normal summons. She lets everyone else get normal summoned. She's a team player. That's even better. But we'll just go ahead and do as we do. Good old Canahawk. I did have a nice opening hand here. Good old Steeds plus Imparm. And let's return our dudes. I gotta remind myself which ones it is every time. Because I'm so anal about, like, hitting the wrong ones. Okay. Whew! I'm glad my opponent didn't read that part. Otherwise, that could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add to our hand. Where is when? There you are, thank you. And be good from here. Alright, good old Canahawk, do your thing. Ditch a penguin. Probably should just put these two on the thumbnail. I haven't actually made the thumbnail yet as of recording. So, definitely going to be putting those birds on the thumbnail, because they are the mainstay of this whole thing. I could just put Lara too, but maybe I'll put all three. Who knows? Don't know yet. Find out later. Let's see. We're going to banish Lara here. Get us another summon. Come forth when. And summon forth not your beloved dolphin, but summon the penguin. Which one gets Rempengu? I think it's Lara. I don't remember. I think Laura's the one who actually rides Rempengu, but I think so, because, like, well, that's a Gusto. That's not a penguin. That ain't no penguin. That's a funny looking penguin. A funny looking penguin indeed. Let's see here. And then what we're gonna do, if I could do a mana thing, I could summon out, well, let's see. Who's banished again? Okay, here's what we're gonna do something a little. I was gonna make Ultipelio again. I'd have like one negate, not that big of a deal. I'm going to use these three. Go ahead and make my ulti Superman. Sometimes Yugioh Pro's so weird with the clicking of buttons. Let's go Tamer Lara. Get her back. Normal summon Lara. And then Lara goes off. We're going to special summon a Pelio. Because why not? Let's see, and then we're going to activate Pelio's effect. We're going to go ahead and banish a dude. Don't even know if that's the right dude to banish, but I don't care. We're going to summon out Canahawk, because we summon him out as many times as humanly possible. And we'll summon out our big other fusion. Be like, hello, how's it going? Hello, can't target me no more. And we'll use Canahawk's effect, because we'll do it as many times as necessary. So we'll do YouTube. Alright, we'll go put those two back, and we'll search us a card. Let's get another Steeds, just to cement the fact that my opponent's not going to be able to do much of much. But that ought to be it, unless my opponent's got, like, field nukes out the wazoo. Should be pretty set. I mean, a Regeki would probably hurt us pretty bad. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, just hitting me with Regeki would be bad, because I don't have anything to protect against that. Machina Unclasper. This card summons, set a Machina monster. You know what? Fine, whatever. I don't, I've done enough. I'm not gonna just shut my opponent down right away. At least let the guy play. Come on. Eh? Oh. Oh. He's gonna... Okay. I thought he was doing the cool thing where he was gonna tribute his monster and then he was gonna steal my stuff, and then he banished a dude like that. You know, that helps me, right? That kind of helps me, if you think about it. Alright, what did he actually send to the grave? Machina Citadel. Therian's King Regulus. I see. This guy does something if he's destroyed by battle. Okay. End of the main phase. Run them over with our Pokemons today. That's what we do. I'm surprised he didn't say, like, Citadel, but there you go. Alright. I could go all day with this deck, but I think we've shown off, like, a lot of what this deck is trying to do. There's not a lot left for me to show off. I've summoned Ultipelio, I've summoned the Link, I've summoned out the new fusion, I've played Steeds more than once. I think that's okay. So let's go for the end screen, and we'll talk more about the Ritual Beasts. Alrighty, so Ritual Beast with the new support. We went 3-0, which did pretty good for a guy who doesn't really know what he's doing with the Ritual Beast. Like I said, I know how to start the combos. I know how to play through them to a degree. I mean, I've played this game long enough. I better know how to at least play them to some degree. I'm not the best at them, but with this deck, all you really need to know is you summon out the birds and you go from there. That's the main thing. You just have to memorize like who you send when, and once you've done that, it's actually not as complicated as you might think. Okay, so Ritual Beast, really cool deck. I really enjoyed playing them. Hawk is a really cool dude. He was like limited for a long time, or was he banned? He was banned or limited for a while, but he's back at 3 of them things. Do you need 3 of them things? No, but you play 3 of them because you can. It's funny to do. So had fun playing this deck. Thank you everybody much for watching. Real quick, the deck list, and then we'll talk about tomorrow's deck. So main deck, we have Triple D Shifter. We have Apelio at 1, 2 Tamer Windows, 3 copies of Rapengu and Arcana Hawk for obvious reasons, 1 copy of Petalfin for flavor, 1 Tamer Wen, 1 copy of Zefractpilica just because it can revive more monsters. We have 2 Ghost Sisters just as another hand trap for various situations. We have ourselves our Triple Elder for extra normal summons, Triple Lara because why would you ever play any less than that in this deck, and 1 copy of the OG Lara. 2 copies of Triple Tactical Talents in case we get Ash Blossomed, 1 Gold Sark because we can banish Lara, use her effect immediately in case we get impermed. We have Called by the Grave, Triple E Tally because all of our little tamers are in fact psychics. We have 1 copy of Ritual Beast Bond to search out, and which we can use to tag out into our big link. We have Triple Imperm for obvious reasons, Triple Steeds, more obvious reasons, and Ambush is a flavor card. As for the extra deck, we have 2 copies of our Link Ulti Cumul Falcos, because it gives us extra normal summons. We have 1 World Sea Dragon Sea Atlantis because it can nuke the board and reset everything. 1 copy of Ritual Beast Ulti Refra, whose name I cannot pronounce, but he's a really nice guy. Interruption plus more normal summons. Underworld Goddess because we do summon a lot of things, and this is good for an out of something we can't deal with. We have 1 copy of Ulta Pelifin if we really need some defense. Triple Canahawk for the loop and the search. 2 Ultipelios for battle, 2 copies of Ulta Nacho Dragon for protection, as well as just tagging out for other monsters, and of course the Ulta Gaiapelio for super negation and being our big boss monster. So, thanks very much for watching everybody today. Tune in tomorrow, we're taking a look at Vanquish Souls. Yeah. Another deck that's a deck I've never played on the channel before, but I have been practicing it, so hopefully it'll go well, just as it did today. And I appreciate trying new stuff. I like to see the new stuff. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Memphis signing out for now. I'll see you guys again very soon. Till next time, y'all take care.